What's up, folks? Here we are.
Yay!
And do we need to do the? Okay.
I can't hear it. Can you hear it, Jamie? I couldn't hear it either. Roger Rabbit! Holy cow!
We need to quit doing it off the brow.
I guess I wasn't doing it on the browser. I was doing it from in here.
You're doing it from in there?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing it on the browser. Or not on the browser.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You know why? I think it was that. All right, hold on. Can you hear it now? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Comes in and it goes out.
See, that's crazy. I don't.
Then it stops.
I don't know.
All right, we're here. Hey, everyone.
It's their thing. I don't know why it's not working. It's their stuff, so.
Well, hey, y'all. Hey, Tim Club and Roger Rabbit out of the blue.
What? Roger Rabbit? Where's that guy been? Did they let him out of jail?
He said it's the first Sunday at 7. He's been free in 2026.
Wow.
Wombat, mommy.
Community service, Roger? I mean, what's up? Every Sunday in 2020? I don't know.
There we go.
Anyway,
I feel like I've been the same way. I feel like I don't ever see y'all anymore because I talk all week long at work, and then I don't want to talk to anybody else after, even people I like.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. So, in case y'all don't know, J Sparkles Jennifer is our guest host this week again, which we love. Thank you for joining us. And then there's that silly guy up there with a hat. Oh, they both have hats. One took it off. So that's Kenzie. And then there's the professor up there. I'm not flipping you off, or am I? Up there.
What to do with that finger?
Which finger?
Rusty lug nutters. All the way from Alabama.
That's right. Let's see. Wombat Mommy, Timothy Ratliff, Plop, Roger. Oh, that's all that's in there. There's 11 watching, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were number blind today.
I'm one of them. Just
I'm not one of them. I'm not on. But we're not. He's number blind today and tomorrow and for the rest of his life. Unless he's doing stuff in Professor Rusty Lugnut's workshop.
What's number blind? What does that mean?
I don't know. Number.
We're not letting him see numbers.
Oh.
Yeah. He gets a little obsessive. Anyway, so how was your week, Miss Jennifer?
Uneventful. I can't say anything exciting or bad happened either way. It was nice and quiet. My mom and stepdad came up today and we went out to lunch. And I started drinking at like noon. Other than that.
Right on. What's the drink of choice?
They had sangria flights, so I had to try it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Sangria flight. Sounds pretty nice.
My week.
All right. So I want to bring something up. Or wait, no, go ahead. You're right. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kenzie. How was your week?
Oh, my week, it started out good for the first day and a half, and it sucked because I had to sit around and wait for a time slot to be available on schedule to get an ABS sensor fixed on my truck.
Which is
I
like a
showed
super
up when I was supposed to because I was supposed to swap my old trailer in for another trailer anyway. And I had leftover damage from the weekend before the weekend started from a blown tire. And they were supposed to fix that too. Well, when I showed up, they said, "Oh, we don't have a spot scheduled for you yet. You got to go into the next available." Okay, when's the next available? Oh, well, it's before lunch today. The next available is going to be 6 p.m. tomorrow. So, and they really kept on schedule for that because that 6 p.m. the next day ended up being 1 a.m. the next morning by the time they finally got me in.
Oh my.
So, yay.
Transportation's fun, isn't it?
That kind of got all your week all screwed up, I'm sure.
Yep, I got 3 loads delivered. Thank goodness I get a little bit of something for breakdown pay.
A little something, something.
Yeah.
Rescue. Oh, we still have the
There's the
guest.
stars of the show right behind you.
Oh, I thought that was Rusty answering. My bad.
You know, it was just a regular week. Get up early. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Nothing,
Well, anyway,
nothing.
what did you want to say, Rusty? You wanted to say
Did y'all see that the House passed the bill to make daylight savings time permanent? But now, see, that just passed the House. Means
Got to go through the Senate yet.
It got to go through the Senate, and then it's
got to not get vetoed unless it's got a supermajority.
Whatever.
Well, the way I understood it, the last time they tried to do this, it was the House that held it up and said no. So if they passed it, they assume everybody else will pass it, including the Prez.
Yep. So on July 14th, House Representative passed a bill that would allow states to enact daylight savings time year-round. A shift from existing practice of changing clocks twice a year. Cleared the House 308 to 117. But so I think that it's actually, I read somewhere and I don't see it right here, that it is actually just to allow states to do it if they wanted
Make their own
to.
decision.
Which,
some states already do make their own decision. Like, isn't it Arizona that does it?
Arizona, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I mean, if states wanted to do it or not, federal government can't say squat about it.
Well, maybe that's the federal government saying, "Hey, we're not going to observe it anymore." And I'm kind of on the fence. I really don't care either way. You know, ultimately, it's like, what do the farmers and ranchers want? You know, what do the blue collar workers want? What are the people that have to? What do the truck drivers want? What are the people that have to get up and leave their house every day and go work? But then you got a whole other people like, I don't want my kids getting on the bus in the dark. I did it when I was a kid. Shut up. You know.
Yeah.
By myself too, with no parents escorting me to the bus stop.
Right. Me neither.
Right, but still, I mean, if the school did not want the kids getting on the school bus in the dark, there is nothing at all keeping them from starting an hour later and ending an hour later.
There's not. It might actually work better for some parents if the kids did go to school later and started a little later.
I didn't take a school bus
that young anymore.
All right,
I took
for the other
bus.
side of the coin here, airlines warn of daylight savings time implications. Changes would have considerable implications for aviation, including passenger disruption, crew and aircraft positioning, domestic international connectivity issues. Airlines operate expansive interconnected domestic and global networks that are reliant on stability and predictability. Any changes would need an implementation timeline that reflects these global complications. Damn, that's a lot of words.
Oh, it sounds like they might have to do something hard.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. What does Timmy the pilot say? He would have more
Fred!
There, yeah, he is here. So
that's funny.
He said that's BS. Crybaby candy ass pilots.
So, Fred said, there is no time to argue about time. Well, we haven't got the time.
Is there a certain hour in the 24-hour clock that planes can't take off?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Otherwise, what does it matter? You stay on schedule. I mean,
I'm
because
kind
most of these flights are regular flights. Like they depart out of this particular airport every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 3:15 p.m. It's a regular flight. We do this. It's still going to
Frederator.
depart that airport every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3:15 p.m.
Yeah, Fred says there's no time to argue about time. We haven't got the time.
And he's
Isn't,
right.
isn't that
He's
I
right.
just
Spaceballs?
said that. Can you guys not hear
You
me?
know, that would be a good point, but I think he needs to bring it up at some other time.
Can you guys not hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You're a little
Yes.
I'm a little loud.
low, low, low.
Oh,
Your
Talk
your,
about
your
low,
microphone
low,
input
low.
is low. Whether you're loud or not, it's a different discussion altogether.
whatever with you.
Yeah. Timmy said they can fly anytime they want.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't understand. That sounded like a word salad from the airline companies to me. They just
Um,
don't want to do it or something. I don't know.
how do you
Trevor
feel about
says the teachers union would lose its mind. I mean, why does it? Yeah, I don't.
The teacher union is somewhat sort of lacking in minds to begin with.
now?
Yeah, again, he's not wrong.
Right. Well, but those are our teachers.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, should we let it fall back, come fall, and then make that permanent? Would that be better? Because you'd still have longer days in the summer, just because it's summer and the way the
Right.
earth tilts and all the things, right?
That
There'll
depends
still
on
be
the-
just as much daylight any day of the year as what there was the year prior, whatever it is, so vice versa.
Yeah.
I would say that if we're going to pick with one, I mean the whole setup to begin with, before we got time zones and everything, was basically based off of high noon. And I understand dividing things up so a greater area is on the same time zone. It's a lot more useful. But yeah, I mean, whichever has, whether it's daylight savings or not daylight savings, whichever lines up that noon better, I think that's probably what we ought to go to. Because that's supposed to be the peak part of the day where the sun's at, right?
And when you're supposed to take a nap.
That'd be nice. I've been wanting a nap all day. I got one earlier today, and it felt like that. It should have been 3 times longer.
You know, whatever the case, it's all based around factory schedules and bullshit like that. And, it all had to do with workers and time zones and people being in this time zone, trains getting from one time zone to another, blah, blah, blah. There's all whatever the story is behind it. But I don't know, me and Val were talking about it the other day, and it's like that Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 schedule. You wake up whatever in the morning, and it's just, I don't know. We were talking about, some European countries, like say over in Spain, places like that. I mean, shit. They get up early in the morning. They're up for a few hours, and they go have a nap, and then they finish their day, and they stay up till 11, 12 o'clock at night. They sleep according to their body's natural rhythms or whatever. And we can't do that here because we have to get up and go to fucking work and clock in to keep the machine going.
That's how Italy is too, by the way. They take siestas every day, and my uncle was a priest, a Catholic priest, and was studying at the Vatican, and so he got used to that, having a siesta every day. So throughout the rest of his life, even as a non-priest or an ex-priest, he always took a siesta every day. Oh shit! Don't even bother me. So, and I think that's healthy. And I guess they also don't work in the month of August because it's just too hot. They just say screw it. I don't know if that's
July and it's already too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. I'm outside.
Yeah, we were in heat index 103 today, so it was an inside day all day. Which my dogs are sorely mad about, but they'll get over it too.
So, did you guys hear about Thelma Gaston?
No.
Hi, Anna, by the way. Anna
Don't
came
even know
in.
who that is.
Is this somebody that's supposed to be well known?
I don't know. But I'll tell you that her remains were found the other day after 45 years here in California. She was,
Has she been missing?
she's been missing since 1981. Her remains have. They had already.
Wait a minute.
She's been missing
You
since
backed up and
81.
said her remains have been missing. So everyone knew she was dead beforehand.
Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of a story. So
Okay,
a con
once upon a time.
man that's like half her age at the time, this is back in 1981, was convicted of her murder. She was 80 and she was a millionaire who had inherited a bunch of money, I guess, when her husband passed. But anyway, her remains were only just identified because of advanced DNA testing and dental stuff and stuff. But anyway, so Thelma Jeanette Gaston disappeared from her Los Angeles home on June 28th, 1981, after a note was found on her front door saying that she had gone to tend to a sick cat. She was 80 years old and she never returned.
I bet the cat did it.
The companion, which was half her age, it's funny because they describe him, the judge describes him as an incompetent scoundrel, but they also described him as a bankrupt carpet salesman. Anyway, he had placed the note in an attempt to conceal her murder. In 1983, that guy named Lawrence Remsen was convicted of murder and 12 other counts, including forgery, grand theft, and attempted grand theft. So, but her remains were never identified. So, 45 years after disappearance, the sheriff's office of Riverside County, that's my county, whatever, announced that officials had positively identified a female homicide victim as Mrs. Gaston. The remains were just found. The remains were found on November 28th, 1981, but they couldn't identify
her.
Right. So, and the way she got found is a person gathering firewood in the mountains discovered a shallow grave and with a severely decomposed body, and that's how they found her. But they weren't able to make the identification. They did now. They said she was a widow worth $20 million when she died. He wanted to, at the trial, that dude, Mr. Remsen, testified that he became an aide who helped her to manage her business affairs. And he was just like a girl Friday in a way, a boy Friday, I guess. I don't know what you'd call him. He was, somebody said he was a bankrupt carpet salesman who had been befriended by the widow. So here the sweet little lady is going, here, I'll help you out. I'll help your brother out. Some waxer. Anyway, he admitted a scheme to swindle her, but denied the murder charge. He said he found her body in the kitchen and decided to take advantage of her death, so he took her body to South Laguna Beach, blew up a raft, attached weights to her body, and tossed her overboard. But that's not what happened.
Nope. That's kind of a pretty far inshore to wash up, wasn't it?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One of the things that got people looking is because he tried to buy a Mercedes-Benz, which was like $100,000, and all her friends are like, even her bank was like, she doesn't spend like that. Why would she all of a sudden do that? So he was just planning on getting as much as he could and then bail out of the country. He was like, deuces, I'm out of here. But everybody became suspicious, and so he was arrested. So anyway, he got 15 years to life. And then, and he's in the institution in Chino that I pass by all the time. So he's already been denied parole many times. His next parole hearing is scheduled for July 2028. And I guess he's now in his 80s as well. He's also 80 at this point. He wasn't at the time, but he is now. I think he's like 83 years old.
I want to point out that it was my granddaughter Candy's birthday yesterday. I think
Happy birthday, Candy.
and you know what? I tried to call you, but for whatever reason, you Jen, whatever Jen she's considered, I don't know, Gen Z, not Gen Z. I think she's past Gen Z, right? Whatever the next. Anyway, no answer.
We're back at Gen Alpha again.
Alpha, I think. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, whatever.
Happy birthday, Candy.
But happy birthday, sweetie.
Speaking of birthdays, you know whose birthday is today?
Nobody.
Nah, I don't know. I've been overlooking birthdays here recently.
It's just a little birthday.
Well, before we start that, let me tell you about what I did at launch.
Oh, I want to hear.
we were talking about birthdays. We were talking about my sister. And my mom asked me what the date is, and I looked at my phone. And I said, "Well, it's the 19th." And I sat there for a second. I was like, "Oh shit, I missed my sister's birthday. It was 7 days ago. It was the 12th." And my mom's looking at me like I'm absolutely fucking nuts. And I'm like, she's, "What are you talking about?" I said, "I missed Carrie's birthday." And she's like, "Honey, it's not August, it's July." And I'm like, "Oh."
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's funny.
That's how my brain works now. Anyway, yeah, whose birthday is it? And who's singing happy birthday? Not me.
Between the one he brought up and your sister, and I mean, there's my mom, my wife, my sister-in-law. I mean, there's too darn many birthdays in July. So I mean,
Yeah.
I forget which one's today. I got no clue.
And Anna's in the chat. Hey, Anna.
Hey,
Kathy's in there.
Wombat Mommy said Jen disappointment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Gen Alpha is born 2010. Yep. That's
Oh, good. Kathy, hi, Kathy. Anyway, so we were going to talk about. That's a good story though. I like that, Jen. You're a couple months early, so
Yeah, I'm early.
not late. Not late.
And I'll still forget come next month too. So
Yeah. Oh, I guess it is next month. Holy crap! I sit there and think August is far away. No, it's not.
no.
Oh God.
it'll be tomorrow.
Oh no.
September's not far away either.
Ugh.
What's happening in September?
Oh, I don't know. Probably, there's probably a person or two that's going to be staying out in my yard that I'm going to yell at and tell to get off my grass and stuff. I'm
Get off
guessing.
my lawn.
Get off my lawn. Do you guys want to play a Warhorse commercial before we get into the whole birthday thing?
Yeah.
What do we need a Warhorse commercial for? We got Warhorse right down there. I mean, that don't look right. I need to swap spots there. I shouldn't be pointing like that and be pointing at Jamie. I need to.
Yeah, but I'm not the media promotion person of Warhorse.
That's
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. We got to put you up top so that
I wish I could be.
it looks too inconspicuous pointing down like that.
Did you know that the healing power of nature and connection can change lives? At Warhorse Legacy Foundation, located in the heart of the Ozarks, we're helping veterans and their families rediscover wellness, purpose, and community, one step, one ride, and one moment at a time. Founded in 2018 by 3 extraordinary women, Warhorse Legacy was born from a shared passion for serving veterans and their families, combined with a lifelong love of horses. Together, they transformed this vision into reality, creating Warhorse Ranch, a sanctuary dedicated to healing through horsemanship, outdoor recreation, and cutting-edge wellness treatments. Here at Warhorse Legacy Foundation, we offer a wide range of programs designed to meet the unique needs of our veterans. Our horsemanship classes, guided by the Certified Horsemanship Association, help participants build confidence and connection while fostering emotional and physical strength. And that's just the beginning. We also offer on-site complimentary wellness treatments, including a hyperbaric oxygen chamber to promote recovery and healing, and the Biocharger NGTM, a state-of-the-art energy revitalization system designed to enhance focus, sleep, and overall performance. These therapies complement our equine and recreational activities, ensuring a holistic approach to wellness. At Warhorse Legacy, everything we do is provided free of charge to veterans and their families. Why? Because we believe in giving back to those who've given so much. And when you support Warhorse Legacy, you can give with confidence. Recognized as a 4-star charity by Charity Navigator, your donation directly helps us make a meaningful difference in the lives of those who have served. So, whether you're a veteran in need, a supporter looking to give back, or simply someone who wants to learn more, we invite you to visit warhorselegacy.org today. Together we can foster wellness, forge connections, and create lasting change. Warhorse Legacy Foundation, healing hearts, building strength, and honoring service one ride at a time.
There we go. What happened to where? Kinsey go?
Get back in here.
I'm down there somewhere.
No, you're not.
There
There
you
you are.
I had to put her up there so that when I point, I could point to her like this because it don't look right when I point down like this.
go.
Oh, that's true. I got you now. Oh, I just now realized what you're talking about. Oh my god, you little perv.
You know what those are?
Whatever.
I mean, I don't want to do anything to, make Jamie's reputation any worse, and that would definitely be
Any
make
worse?
things a lot worse.
Wow.
I mean,
Hey,
we're not even going to talk
We're all
about
good. It's good. So,
No, we're not going to talk about that, SoCal.
Yeah,
the
but
casting couch
to all
behind
the
us.
listeners out there, just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with at the ranch right now, we recently had a leaky roof. And upon the leaky roof and the inspection, and we got someone to come repair it, there was mold found in the ranch house.
Oh no.
So while our insurance is going to cover the damage and all the other stuff, they're not going to cover the mold remediation. So if anybody's got $5 or $10 they could send, and really help us pay for that mold remediation, because the ranch house is a very key piece of the organization. That's where our cooking classes and our therapy rooms are. And so right now those things can't be used.
Oh yeah, no,
Because
that's
there's
not- it's
mold.
expensive. So please donate.
Expensive. Yeah, it is. And it wasn't, not something we planned for, and insurance, I mean, like I said, they're doing what they can, but we'll be reviewing our policy and our deductible after as well. But, just FYI, we could really use some help if anybody's got a few extra bucks they could give. So,
Absolutely.
we
Yep. So
appreciate it.
just go over and give a couple of bucks to warhorselegacy.org, warhorselegacy.org.
Thank you.
We supposed to have that down?
Offtrack Syndicate, bitches.
Offtrack bitches. What's the? I don't know what's going on with the sound.
I don't
I
either.
don't know. I blame China.
Anyway, speaking of off-track bitches, it's our friend. Oh,
What friend?
are we? Is it?
You talking about off-track bitches?
Well, I was, but I keep hearing music, so I'm stopping because I'm not sure what's
I
happening.
don't hear music.
I don't hear music.
Okay, it seems like it has stopped now. So anyway, speaking of off-track bitches, one of our off-track bitches' birthdays today.
Oh, that would be Notorious LBG, wouldn't it?
Some people said it in the chat already. I know Timmy the Pilot did, and there's a couple others I think said it. It's Erica's birthday today. I called her this morning and let her know welcome to the club. I'm
Right.
another year older.
Yeah.
So
She's 50, right?
that's so cute.
I don't know how old she is actually.
I don't know.
She's younger than me.
She's
Right.
older than me, and I'm
Right.
getting close to 50.
And
No,
I'm
Jamie.
I'm like 2 years away.
No, she's older than me.
Yes, we're the same age now, as of today. We're older than you, Jamie.
Yes,
We're older than Kenzie. We're older than Russ.
me. I can't remember exactly.
She's 56 today. I don't know if she wants
Yeah,
to.
that's what she wants. Let's discuss Erica's age.
Yes.
I'm gonna shut up.
Happy 21st birthday. But anyway, she's in Florida, hopefully having a good time with her family for her birthday. I hope. And getting wasted if that's what she so chooses to do.
Right.
And getting spoiled.
Now, I think she did like a song or something not too long ago.
She did.
A couple years ago anyway.
Yeah, it's been out a few years. I mean, I got it if you need it, because
Yeah, let's hear, I don't know, 20 or 30 seconds of it.
we can play the whole thing.
What?
There ain't no copyright issues on this.
Oh,
We could
okay.
play parts of it. I don't know. She might kill us. So
Yes, please go ahead.
Hold on. Let's see here. Evidently, I gotta adjust my volume mixer. Hold on. Let's see here. I swear I had it, but now I got technical issues.
And by the way, Wombat Mommy, it is National Ice Cream Day. It is, in fact.
You know, I got about half a bowl of Breyer's chocolate in there with some Cocoa Rice Krispies sitting on top of it, waiting for me when we get done here.
Oh, yum. I recently had some Rocky Road, and I like the old Rocky Road, the way they made it with almonds. A lot of people put peanuts in it now. I don't want peanuts in it.
Yeah, they started putting peanuts in it because almonds are so damn expensive. Yeah,
I think I got it now.
Yeah.
Bean finder, rub it out like a real sidewinder. Strictly hard bean, pay the pump machine, so stealth grants fierce like Wolverine. Low grinder, pro rider, blazing trails like a boss pathfinder. Grind like espresso, hang like bango. Beantown crust cause I strictly like banjo.
Like a banjo.
Oh, she is so gonna kill all of us. It's not. And we also have some fun clips of her on the show. There are so many, but let me tell you, the catalog of Offtrack is quite large. So I found a couple, but this one, if Rusty goes to the first video I sent and goes to hour 1, minute 2, second 3, there's going to be a conversation between Kenzie, Rusty, and her about Rusty's cooking skills. So let me know when you're there.
The first hour or the second hour?
Hour. So if the time stamp is 1 hour, 2 minutes, 3 seconds.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. On the first video. Let's see how this goes, JJ. Anybody want to take bets? Well, this is going to go.
That's one of the reasons I like her so much. She's so much like me. You never know what the fuck is going to come
All
out.
right, show that, Kenzie. Tell me when you got it up.
That ain't none of your business.
You ready?
Please do not tell me when you got it up. I
Not
don't.
cooked.
No,
Well, I mean, I figure he could try help cook sausage gravy or something like that.
And now you talk.
No,
I think
no,
you
no.
even manage the jelly half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
back.
Okay?
Right,
You
no.
just eat peanut butter straight
You
out of a
talk
fuck.
through it. Go back. 1 hour, 2 minutes, 3 seconds.
That's it right there.
Yeah, it was playing, but we were talking over it.
All right, you ready? Stop talking. Huh?
What?
What?
Rusty
Do you ever
doesn't
help her
cook.
cook breakfast or anything, Rusty?
I don't cook.
Rusty does not cook.
No,
Well, I mean, I figure he could try help cook sausage gravy
No,
or something like
no.
that.
He
You never
can't
know.
even manage the jelly half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay?
Right,
You
no.
just eat peanut butter straight out of a 5-gallon bucket, okay? With a
Yeah.
spoon. And
Yeah.
we're lucky that he uses a spoon. There's no, Rusty's not cooking. I
No.
know that you've been around, Kinsey, when Judy has left town and Rusty has damn near died, okay?
Yeah,
Damn
no,
near
I
died.
was literally having trouble
Okay, so
eating
pause
while
it
I was
there.
gone this last week from Judy, and I freaking hated it. And I was so glad to get home today, and see my love. Well, yesterday, and see my love, so that she could, like cook stuff
Pause.
for me and take care of me because I
Pause.
nearly died
Pause.
while I was gone. I did not eat
Pause.
like I was supposed to. No, I was eating like crackers and peanut butter. While I was
Pause.
gone, it
And your
was
mom was with you.
Oh.
Your mom didn't feed you?
no, she didn't. She don't put up with
Good
that shit.
Lord. We're not rewatching the show. Now take that same clip and go to 1 hour, 29 minutes. Even. 1 hour, 29 minutes, even. Yeah, I'm like shooting myself here. It was just
Let me
supposed
know
to
when
be
you're
that
ready.
clip.
All right, hold on.
Same one, 1 hour, 29 minutes. And that you want to play for at least 40 seconds. At least. It wasn't supposed to. Okay. I love this show so much. It so cracks me up. All right, let's go.
Shit. All right. Want to remove that one.
What? What do you mean remove that one?
That's not the right one.
Oh, ice cream drumstick sounds so good.
Hold on.
I don't know.
The turtle random, but the turtle behind Kinsey looks like the same one that's on my Discover card.
All right. It's ready.
Play at your will.
No. If you're going to that one, then that's a different timestamp. If you're going to that video, then go to 1 hour, 27 seconds. No, I told you the same video I wanted you to move down, but now that you're on that one, you want to go to 1 hour, 27 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Well, hey, you said the same one, different timestamp on the last one, and he said, "Oh, I got to remove that one."
Yeah, no, you didn't.
Oh, Jesus.
It was actually really good. But,
You ready?
yep.
Magnet, and they use microwaves to heat up your testes to kill the sperm. Awfully quiet. And that's only a
Well, I can't
temporary
help it.
solution because it heals and goes back.
Coming in hot.
I don't know what this is. Did you go to 1 hour, 27 minutes, 32 seconds?
Yes, I
Sounds
did.
like the beginning of the show to me.
Yeah, honey.
Anyway, that was a shit show. What else?
Well, you throw up the picture of Erica, which would have gone with one of the videos that I was trying to play, but that's okay. Do you have the picture of her
Yeah.
sitting in her chair? Jamie, you'll like this. I think you'll appreciate this. We were sitting by the pool
All
and
right.
she was in her chair.
Add it in there.
Aww. You know, I think it's actually the proper size, isn't it?
I was just sitting in a pool and I could hardly find her.
That's cute.
Yeah. That's a normal chair.
Yeah, that was hilarious. Okay, you can take it down now. That's cool. Thanks. Anyway, happy birthday, Erica. We're thinking about you.
Happy birthday, Erica.
Okay. So that's what I was doing. I was going to the National Day. So, Wombat Mommy, yes, National Ice Cream Day. And what's your favorite ice cream, Rusty? Favorite ever? Flavor?
Chocolate.
Jamie, what's your favorite flavor of all
Chocolate.
time? Chocolate, really?
Unless it's Bluebell mint chocolate chip, and that's the only mint chocolate chip, then that's my favorite.
Chip is so good. Have you tried Talantes? You should try Talantes. It's so
Nope.
good.
Won't do it.
Um,
You can try it.
You won't even try it?
No, if I don't like the mint chocolate chip, I'll throw the whole goddamn thing away.
It's only a little thing.
Okay, I'll try it then.
There's two of them. It's called Mediterranean Mint, which has it throughout, and then there's one that's layered. There's another layered ones, but the Mediterranean Mint is just out of control delicious. And they're just small little things. They don't come in a
Yeah,
big one.
Bluebell used to be the shit, but of course, Bluebell still is probably where I grew up. Bluebell isn't a thing up here, so it's hard to find all the other flavors other than the regular stuff here. Everything here is Highland ice cream.
Is that
But I
like a
have
local
Bob's- I
dairy or
have
something?
Bob's ice cream. They're right down the street.
Is that so? It's a local thing. That's all they sell is the local dairy.
It's like a Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Different
Oh,
thing. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Kenzie, what's your favorite flavor all time?
If you're gonna force me to pick, I'm probably gonna go for Moose Tracks.
Is that's a Ben and Jerry thing,
Ben
right?
and Jerry's.
Nah, not necessarily. You can do that with different brands and stuff, but it's got the nuts and the chocolate shell that is swirled in and then hardened, and got the peanut butter cups and other stuff in it.
So Roger just said something that made me think. My favorite flavor ice cream is homemade. It's just
That comes in many shapes and flavors.
yeah, it does. Well, I remember my great aunt passed away not too long ago. She was the last of my grandmother's siblings that was still living, and the posts on Facebook from her kids and grandkids and everything, and it just reminded me of going down to Louisiana to my great grandmother's house And we had so much family, and homemade ice cream was always a part of it, right? We'd have like 6 different ice cream freezers going in the living room, and it was our kids' job to sit on the ice cream bucket while they cranked, right? Now that I'm older, I'm thinking there was no reason to be sitting on that bucket. That was a way to get us to sit still and shut up.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't figure that one out till I was much older, but yeah, we'd have a strawberry, vanilla, and a chocolate, and all kinds of different flavors, all homemade
I was just
from fresh milk and stuff at that too, because my great grandmother had fresh cow milk.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say, you're lucky to have done it inside. I remember I was the one
Oh, there was
outside
no air conditioning. There was no air
that
conditioning.
had to crank.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, there was no air conditioning.
but I remember being part of it. But I know Kinsey used to, at least when he had time in his life, he used to make a lot of homemade ice cream. Do you still
Yep.
make it?
I need to. I know how to. I just haven't been doing it, and I want to do it. One of the better ones that I made is I would put in a Sobe coconut in there with everything else and
Oh, I
stuff.
bet that's
So it
good.
was the coconut and some of the banana and some pineapple, and it was all mixed in good. And I mean, yeah,
All
it's
you
all,
need is a little Malibu rum and make yourself a float.
That's what I'm
That's all I
talking
gotta say.
about.
you can do that.
Or pineapple vodka or something. Holy
Okay.
crap!
Well,
Yeah.
did anybody? Well, I don't know where you grew up, Jen. I don't know if you grew up in California, so you may not have experienced this. Anybody have snow ice cream?
Yep.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
remember? Do you remember 2 years ago when you were here in California? That's where I grew up.
That's what I figured. So you probably never had snow ice cream.
I did
No,
not.
not in that area in California. No.
Anyway,
So
yeah,
would
we
it
had
just
it.
you just literally take snow out of the thing?
It needs to snow thick enough and everything to where you can get a good,
Clean
uh,
top layer.
yeah, a good clean layer off of it and everything
Right.
because
Right. You don't want the grass and the shit underneath it. I got that part. But
Well, that and the
what?
falling snow and the precipitation, it's falling and capturing particles of things through the air. I guess
Yeah.
is the science behind it. I don't really know, but supposedly you wait for the clean snow.
So
Um,
is that what you would put in the churning bucket, or are you making a snow cone out
my
of that? What do
mom, she made it in a bowl, and it was nothing but some sugar and some snow and maybe some heavy whipping cream. I don't remember. I was
huh?
little. I've never made it
Yeah.
myself.
That's, yeah, I think that's what it is. So we made it. We didn't have to. You didn't have to use the
Be
ice
right back,
cream.
y'all.
The
The
freezer. Yeah.
freezer. Yeah, we just did it in the freezer, and it was with heavy whipping cream, and you whipped it until it was had peaks, and then you put in your sweetened condensed milk and a little bit of if you wanted chip whatever chocolate chips, you could fold that in there,
Mhm.
whatever, and then you just put it in there to freeze, and it made a soft ice cream, but it wasn't like
Almost, almost like
it's so good.
a slushy ice cream, kind of, sort of, because it was more ice crystals, right?
No,
Yeah.
it's
It had
like
a
you
different
took.
texture to me.
Yeah, it's not a hard ice cream, but it's not
It's not creamy
soft
either.
either. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not like a
it's kind of
shake.
hard to describe.
But it is so good. Judy and I made it a
Hmm.
few times.
No, I love ice cream.
Awesome.
It reminds me of my grandpa
Mm.
and his love of chocolate ice cream, Dutch chocolate to be specific.
Oh, Timothy Ratliff gets Dr. Pepper floats. He's close to Bluebell.
Never liked the floats; they're weird to me.
What?
But I'm also one of those people that likes my. I'm just going to say I like my ice cream rock hard out of the freezer. Right when it starts
Right.
melting, I don't want it anymore. So that's probably why I don't like the floats.
Oh, okay.
But I like dirty
Texture
sodas.
thing.
Like with the some kind of red soda or an orange soda with some heavy whipping cream in it. And
Shit.
it's a cream soda, like those.
I would eat a float if it was Kinsey's ice cream he just described, and I could have some fun with it.
Hmm.
That sounds delish.
When I was younger, the first time I had a root beer float, the original whatever. Oh God,
Man,
I loved it so much. And then I tried it again when I was older, and it just was not. good. I don't know if
That
it was
might have been the root
root
beer, though. You
Yeah,
probably
it
have
might
to
have
be
been the
very
root.
particular about the root beer when you do those.
One of the best places to get a root beer float, there's actually one not too far from where I'm at, but it's about another 45 minutes away or so. And it is a place called Frost Top. They actually make their own root beer. You can go and get it and buy it by the gallon. If you take it home, it's not going to last very long. After a day or two, it goes flat. But when it's made, it is awesome. They do the whole, frosted mugs and everything for their root
Yes.
beer. And you get one of those and you get some good vanilla ice cream and put in that and make a float out of that, you are set.
Yeah, that's key, Rusty. Like when a root beer float, first of all, you've got to have that thing ice ass cold. It's got to come from the
Yeah.
freezer. And then it's the root beer choice and then the
Yeah.
vanilla choice. You don't want some cheap ass vanilla. It's got to be a really
Right. Wombat Vomager, she's threw in the chat there, A&W root beer. Where I grew up in Southwest Arkansas, we had a little A&W restaurant across the river in Texarkana.
They,
We
they,
used to
some of
go
them
there
are
and get
still
burgers,
around.
and they had the frosted mug root beer. That shit was good. I like Barks personally, but that's just me.
shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing all your guys' comments. I'm so sorry I forgot to look. So they're talking about
Dr. Pepper with coconut float. Yum.
oh my god. So Kathy knows what Talante is. That shit's so good. Lemon blueberry sorbet sounds amazeballs, by the way. Something about lemon and blueberry together, if it's done right. Oh, good Lord, it's so good. Roger says his local dairy farm has amazing ice cream. It's so rich, it's hard to eat too much. That's actually a good thing. Take a couple bites. Publix Barney Coffee ice cream is awesome. Never heard of that. Bluebell is close to me when we get the cool flavors like Dr. Pepper float. I've never had a Dr. Pepper float at all. I just found a banana fudge ice cream.
Now this looks interesting. Actually making your traditional root beer with botanicals and yeast. That sounds like it would be very, very interesting to do.
My dad made when I was little. He found some of those roots out in the woods one day and brought them home and cooked them down.
Sassafras.
Sassafras, yes. And that was the grossest shit I ever drank in my life.
Oh my God.
It was not good.
It's not that hard to find a sassafras tree. It's one of those trees to where if I remember correctly, there's basically three different leaves on it. A plain one that looks like a mitten where it's just one thumb out, and another one balanced where they're both coming out with the main piece in the middle. So if you find one single tree that's got them three leaves that are like that, then that's right there is where you're going to dig into the ground and get some roots of it out. And
Yeah, see, Fred knows the one with bite. Mm-hmm.
Roger says we have Dog and Suds drive-ins up here. They are all about the frosted. You have to have the frosted glass, absolutely. So, what's Dog and Suds? You guys have Dogs and Suds around you guys, or is that just
No.
No, it's another root beer brand. Another comparable one to that would be Dad's. If you ever seen a Dad's root beer, I mean,
or a mug?
you're still going to have people say that ours is better, So we'll start a whole root beer war
Well,
if we're going to go ahead and say
root
which one's
beer,
best.
if you like root beer, and Kenzie, you might find this out in your area somewhere because the bottle I have in the refrigerator actually came from out in Morgan County, Tennessee. But that's red birch beer.
Huh.
If anybody's ever had that or not had that, I highly recommend trying it.
I gotta
What
tell
you
you,
do is you go ahead and you get you a 6-pack and not your dad's root beer.
Oh no! Don't do that. Don't
do that.
I've done that.
My daughter's done that and told me all about that.
It was fun.
It's easy to lose count.
Yeah.
I wanted to say when I don't drink soda, like it's very rare, but if I do, I want, and I'll only have a couple of sips. I'll have a couple of sips of root beer because there's just something about it. It used to be my brother's favorite. It was never mine growing up. I always liked orange soda. So if I do have a sip, I'll have a sip of orange soda, a sip of root beer, A&W mug, something like that. Dad's is good as well. or a very small sip of Dr. Pepper, because I, believe it or not, I fly on Dr. Pepper.
I want to see
I
that.
fly. You guys think I'm hyper now? You should see me after a Dr. Pepper. That's why this girl don't drink caffeine very often. It's pretty scary. I make sassafras candy from my trees here in the woods. We have thousands of those trees. What's sassafras? I know I've heard of it, but what is it exactly?
Sassafras is what they used to do root beer flavor out of. It's real similar to that.
My local favorite liquor store up here has a whole aisle of where they give you your little single and your mixer to go with it, and they have these and they just go in and they prepackage it for you. This one is screwball and root beer. Now
I love
I
that.
was actually going to have this tonight with y'all, but I've already started drinking tequila now, so I'm not doing that.
I love that so much that they
Yeah.
combine them. That's so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
No caffeine for Kathy, but if you're doing root beer, some of them are without caffeine, some of them are with. You just got to pay
That's
attention to the label.
Yeah, it wasn't root beer I was talking about. It's Dr. Pepper I was talking about. I cannot. I had a Dr. Pepper once at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I could not sleep till 2 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't even think about it. I'd close my eyes, but my mind was just flying. That stuff is.
Now talking about that sassafras candy earlier that was in the comments, something similar. I ended up finding a great big bag. You remember them root beer barrels that you used to be able to get? They
Candy,
had
the
a
hard
whole
candy?
big bag of Dad's root beer barrels, and I had to get that.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, Roger was the one that said that, but he also said, "Not your dad's root beer has ruined many golf rounds for me." That's hilarious.
It will. It will. It's too
Like
easy.
that, Roger.
It's too easy to drink.
It
goes down
hits
too
you
easily.
harder than a bottle of beer does, by far.
And it does that, and then it's so sugary, right? So
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I hear you on that, mommy. I'm the same. I can't drink. I can drink like I just drank a White Claw. I don't know. That was the first time I ever had a White Claw. You guys, so and it's like a seltzer water. It's like no calories, nothing. It was all right. It was all right.
I don't really drink carbonated drinks anymore. I just
I
try
don't
to
either.
stop.
I
This
gotta be
is a
careful
treat,
because I'll belch.
and it's Fresca.
Oh, I love Fresca. Oh my God, grapefruit with vodka. I love grapefruit, but my blood pressure medicine does not allow me to have that.
Yeah.
And it sucks because it's one. Most people are like grapefruit. That's not. Oh, girl, I freaking love grapefruit.
Fresca's yummy.
I'm not a grapefruit person.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Rusty, do we want to play a game tonight, or are we just gonna keep yapping? Do you have something to say? Do you eat root beer?
I think they added the name grape to it just to try to trick more people
Well,
into eating it.
Rusty and I were talking about something earlier in the week, and it was something that I kind of brought up last week, talk about what the ranch was up to and stuff like that. And it was just Rusty and I have been talking. It's just kind of an interesting topic, and how our current administration, RFK Jr. and then Secretary Doug Collins, is Doug Collins secretary? I don't know, he's over the VA or Veterans whatever. I can't remember titles. I barely remember names. But Doug Collins and RFK Jr., they're heading up the, getting alternative healing methods out to veterans, such as psilocybin. I'm trying to think of the overall word that encompasses all the things or whatever, So
Psychedelics.
Psychedelics, thank you.
Yeah, microdosing basically.
Microdosing, psychedelics, and stuff like that, So that's kind of I've been really, really watching it. I'm really excited about it. I follow a lot of people on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X. Different people who are experimenting with it and stuff like that. And I'm actually following one veteran. I can't think. Off the top of my head, I can't name where he lives right now, but he's a retired Navy chief. He was a combat medic, and when he retired, he was chief. And he had lost his mother to suicide and things like that. Of course, there's quite a bit of post-traumatic stress and things like that when he retired. And he was drinking and, all the things, right? And he was looking for a way out, and he was going to the VA and they were giving him all kinds of pills and nothing's helping, right? Nothing's helping. And he started experimenting with psychedelics. He did mushrooms. I think he said he tried shrooms and they were somewhat effective, but didn't really quite, not that they're going to fix everything. That's not how it works. But
Yeah.
where he found what worked for him was ayahuasca.
What the hell is that?
Now, I've heard of that, but I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's from the root of a tree, just like a lot of this other stuff is. But it's indigenous medicine, right?
Okay.
So it's federally protected. And because there's a whole large group of people in Washington right now trying to get the classification, lowered or removed on some of these all natural occurring things because these were medicines years and years and years ago. These were medicines.
Yes. Yeah.
But of course people abuse them, and well, if you're abusing, let's just make it illegal. Then nobody will abuse it, right? Right. Okay. Anyway, but anyway, ayahuasca, but it's in a lot of the groups that are up there trying to get Washington to declassify this stuff or whatever the terms are. Ayahuasca is one that they're talking about that we're not really saying much about or not pushing for it because it is indigenous medicine, and a lot of it is grown on reservation land. So
So is this taken by you're talking about microdosing? Is this taken by like in a tea or something?
Ayahuasca is more like going in like we see in the movies, right? It's a ceremony. And that's what this veteran that I've been following is doing. He's going in there and he participated in a ceremony, and it was a monitored and clinical like session, right? He was administered.
Are you smoking it? Are you drinking it? What is it that you're doing with
I think you can make tea out of it or smoke it. I mean, what
is it like? Is that what was it?
I don't know.
A long time ago.
Peyote.
Peyote, yeah.
Yeah, because I know my uncle that I told you was an uncle priest.
Mm-hmm.
That
sounded weird.
Peyote, and he went to a lot of powwows and ceremonies and had peyote. My uncle was a character, I tell you that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Rusty and I, we were talking about mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, I do them on the regular. I had two before we started the show. I had two little capsules before we started the show.
You're microdosing,
microdose, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes don't follow my advice on how to do them. Don't ever do that. But yes, tonight I'm microdosing. Yeah. Now I don't do them every day. I do once every couple of weeks. I'll microdose all day long for a day. If you do too much at one time, it really depletes your dopamine levels. You have to be careful. So, but anyway, that's kind of one of the things we were talking about. So I was just curious. I mean, anybody else here have any experience with them, or have ever done them and it's helped?
Roger says people throw up after drinking it. Usually, it's part of the process of healing when you do a ceremony.
Well, who knows? It might be getting rid of some parasites and stuff too.
I mean, all natural stuff. This is why people, like you were saying, the indigenous people, they had amazing stuff. And it wasn't all this chemical crap that they're trying to feed us these days, right? That's true, Wombat Mommy says. Just because it comes from nature doesn't mean it's healthy. That's true.
Well, and that's why it's administered in a clinical and controlled setting.
The non-indigenous people used to have stuff too. You ever look at any of the Amish home remedies?
No, but I should.
I have not.
No doubt.
So I'm all about home remedies because I can't take. I limit myself on pharmaceuticals anyway, and I have one pharmaceutical right now that I have to take. I don't have a choice about it. And okay, fine, but for pain management and things like that, I'm not taking anything pharmaceutical, not even a fucking Tylenol.
I don't either. I don't either. And in fact, I've trained my entire family, don't give me pain meds because they do it. I don't care how thin or fat I am. I'm telling you, they don't work well with me. I almost died a couple times when they gave me the smallest amount. It just doesn't work for me. Don't do it. You'll kill me off.
Hey, there's Old Path.
Shalom.
CBD is supposed to be,
shalom.
If you don't, you don't overdo it. It's supposed to be helpful.
Well, when I'm shopping for my flower,
depression,
bi-weekly. I find I look for the ones that have the high CBD content.
I
Yeah.
actually dropped in on Old Path stream the other day, Rusty, and I dropped your name on there because apparently I, didn't care that much about my own reputation, so I identified with you.
Yeah.
So
Roger
I'm with
says
you,
the gummies.
Roger. Yep.
I'm sorry, Jen. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just reading Roger's comment. The gummies I make might not cure anything, but they sure help me tolerate life. I take absolutely no pharma.
There you go, Roger.
There
Kathy
you go,
says, I
Roger.
don't like meds. I'll make a lousy drug addict. Me too. I just, no bueno.
Yeah, I don't. There was they had me on a different and I wish I could remember what the name of it was for depression, and it just made me feel like I was moving through water, walking through sand. It just
See, I don't like that.
yeah, it just was completely.
No,
I
well,
don't
my,
know.
my thing with the pain meds for managing pain is I like them. I'm one of those people that like pain meds. Therefore, that's why I don't take them.
Oh.
I just have
Right.
to purge.
I can't tell you, Jamie, how many scripts I threw away after surgeries and stuff. Never even bothered doing
Well,
it.
what finally did it for me, because I was taking them all up until about a year and a half ago or so. I was not abusing them by any means, and because I was still working in all the things, I couldn't be high on pain pills all the time. But I was on them for about a year and a half, almost straight between pain pills and muscle relaxers and things like that. And that was the thing that was aggravating and causing the seizures. So I came off the meds because I was having seizures. So,
Yeah, we don't need to add another problem.
well, I still have the seizures, but now I take a med to not have the seizures. So,
Yeah, and I have a slight allergic reaction to any of the what is it? Not morphine. What is that called? Morphine based or whatever those pain pills are. I get a little itchy all over, and strangely enough, I get the hiccups.
okay.
Morphine definitely causes itchiness, by the way. That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's why.
Your nose, and like your forehead.
Yeah. When I had my last surgery, I talked to the anesthesiologist and I said, under no conditions do you put me on morphine. Under none. That's the only time. It's like, that's why I had to train my family, because if it's an emergency and I can't speak for myself, I want them to say that you'll kill me. I don't.
No, that Old Path, that was Kinsey that wrote that. He wrote it from in here, and it just tags him automatically as Offtrack Syndicate. But that was Kinsey that said he may swing by some other time. He's real big on the religious stuff too.
I have found more relief in the last year and a half, finally, like I said, just by my THC, my CBD,
Yeah.
emotionally and mentally, I use the shrooms. They're not always easy to come by. Rusty and I were talking today. We were actually talking about growing them and things like that.
Which would be interesting just for the growing part, just from what I've been watching and stuff. But it looks like,
isn't it? Yeah, it's super cool. It's they require a little bit of attention. They fall somewhere in the middle of there's stages you have to mind over them, and then there's other stages you can just kind of let them do their thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you don't need a lot of room to grow a batch. You can grow them in a tote in your closet if you can keep the room warm enough and keep enough moisture in there.
Right. I gotta ask Old Path, how you feeling, buddy? He just had surgery and stuff, and he was feeling pretty crummy. But I'm hoping he's healing up and going to get back out in the old wood shop where we can start seeing him making some stuff again.
Yeah.
Hopefully that won't be too much longer.
That'd be nice.
But anyway, the only reason I brought up the shrooms and stuff like that, because that's one of the things, like I said, Valerie and I are both watching that whole thing going on in DC very closely, because it's something that we'd like to work into the program at Warhorse.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Not necessarily administering it ourselves, but allowing other places and organizations to come in and have their retreats,
Right.
or hey, let's call it camp, right? Because I mean,
Right.
because we have most of the infrastructure and the rest of the infrastructure that we'll need is already in the plans to get anyway. Bunkhouse for people to sleep and come and attend the retreats, because you come in, you spend a week, and you go through the whole host of therapies at the ranch, right? And
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle, you do your ayahuasca or your psilocybin treatment or whatever, your day of just microdosing. You're not out playing with horses on the days you're on shrooms or whatever, but you know, working it into the program if it's something. I mean, we're really, really, really watching it because I think
Well,
there's a lot of benefits to be had, not just for veterans, but for the population in general.
and that's amazing, and that's why you tied it in with that story of the guy who said that that's what helped him. That's amazing. If it can
Yeah.
help, yeah, let's do it.
Well, and he started his own nonprofit to get these treatments and these retreats to other veterans. He started a nonprofit to raise money to pay for other veterans to go down there and do this.
That's awesome.
That's how much he believes in it. So
Roger says if anyone knows what RSO is, it's basically a magical cure-all. It can even reduce the size of tumors. What is RSO?
So I've just been looking it up, and it is what. Let me see what the overview says. RSO stands for Rick Simpson oil, a high concentrated, full spectrum cannabis extract famous for its potent therapeutic potential and whole plant approach. Developed in the early 2000s by Canadian cannabis activist Rick Simpson, RSO retains the complete chemical profile of the cannabis plant. This includes a high concentration of THC alongside various cannabinoids, terpenes, and plant waxes. Unlike refined or distilled cannabis oil, RSO uses a low heat whole plant extraction method, typically using food grade alcohol to dissolve active compounds from the plant material. After evaporating the solvent, the process leaves behind a dark, thick, tar like oil. Used primarily by medical marijuana patients seeking long lasting relief from conditions such as pain, insomnia, and severe nausea. Because it is unrefined and retains all active plant components, it often delivers the entourage effect, where all compounds work synergistically to potentially boost therapeutic benefits. It's highly psychoactive and contains up to 90% of cannabinoids. So there
So
you
is
go.
that
I've never
again?
heard of it before.
Is that something you smoke?
No, you ingest it.
I put a little drop in my coffee.
Okay. Oh, so you know what it is, Jamie.
Yep.
Oh,
I've used
okay.
it. Yeah, I've
All
used
right.
it.
So is that something you can buy like at a holistic store or?
I haven't shopped around here for it. I have a connect um, of some friends through a friend that are licensed growers or whatever over in Oklahoma. But it's medical use only in Oklahoma. So that's all I'm going to say about that.
Sure.
Yes.
I got you.
Huh. I've never heard of it. Sounds interesting.
Or, and if you don't want to smoke or whatever, there's always like can of butter.
Yeah.
You make
Right.
your own can of butter, and just lather up your toast, your piece of toast in the morning with some can of butter and have some breakfast and medicate it for the day before you walk out the door.
Okay. Well, let me ask you that one drop
Don't
you
do like
put,
I do and hit the vape on the way to the office.
that one drop that you put in your coffee. How does that make you feel? How, first of all, how long does it take to take effect? And secondly, it just calms you or?
I use it for pain management.
Oh, so it helps.
I'm not trying to get high. I'm not trying to get high. I'm trying to not
Right.
hurt. And that's what I use it for, is pain management.
So you know when it kicks in because you have less pain. So
Yeah.
how long? Does it take?
David's using it cannabis right now in the form of a topical cream because he broke his rib a couple days ago in his back.
Is it helping?
Yes. Yes.
Holy crap! Do you know how many people break ribs or crack ribs?
That is the worst.
I know of this one guy that done it one time.
Okay, thank you, Roger. Roger says 30 to 45 minutes usually for it to kick in. Okay. That's interesting. And Klopp says the dispensaries in, what is that, Missouri?
Missouri.
MO.
Yeah.
That is Missouri. That sell
Yeah.
RSO. Okay. Huh. It's interesting.
Yeah,
Trevor
that's
says
interesting. I don't.
I'll
You
be
probably
watching
can't
for
get
it.
it nowhere around here,
Mm.
but
Yeah, I have a sister-in-law that's suffering from cancer right now pretty bad, and wish I could sneak her a little bit, but she's in a hospital, so probably not so much.
Old Path takes about a quarter THC gummy and dissolves it in his coffee. Well, there you go.
Oh, there's the sugar in your coffee, baby.
Yeah, there's a little kick.
Okay. Do we want to play a quick game or no?
I don't
That's
care.
interesting though. I'll keep an eye on that too. So it's being decided in Washington D.C. whether or not they're going to make this illegal. Is that what you're saying, Jen?
Well, I think it's already. I'll have to go back and look. I think it's already pretty much been decided that they're already testing some of this stuff through the VA. It's already being done. It's already been tested. And it's already being. Well, let's go back to. I mean, just all the things they're doing. Just last week they talked about there's like, okay, we're going to start testing voluntary testing of our soldiers for testosterone levels. Because that's another thing me and Rusty were talking about this week. I mean, because if your testosterone's not right, and if it's too high or it's too low, either is bad.
That's right.
Right.
Either is bad. So, and
Yeah,
And
HRT,
you're
baby.
saying that levels it out?
Yes,
What?
it does.
Mhm.
Oh, absolutely. Well, see, but the bad thing about taking testosterone is once you start taking it, you have to always take it because your body stops producing it
Yep.
completely. So
Well, wait a
I
minute.
didn't
So
know
like,
that when I started.
well, wait a minute. Because for women, for example, I was in forced menopause, so I had to take estrogen for a while until I would go into natural menopause, right? And then I'm supposed to wean off, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
It's not the same for men. You have to take it for the rest of your life.
Well,
Like
you
I
have to
can
take it if
eventually wean off of estrogen. Period.
guess-
Apparently, the estrogen is not have the same effect as putting the testosterone in the men. So
So they told you, Rusty, for the rest of your life.
yeah. I
There's
mean,
no wean off.
no, I
if
can
you're
stop. I can stop taking it, but personally, I turn into a little bitch.
You little bitch.
I do. I mean, I do.
Well, no, but
And
what
that's
I'm
what, well, that's, it goes back to what I was saying. If your testosterone level is too high or too low, you turn into a little bitch.
Yeah.
right.
That's why it's really important for men to have that tested to make sure it's
Yeah,
right,
you gotta-
because it's literally the essence of what makes you a man.
Yeah.
They have estrogen too.
Yes.
There's a balance there or whatever, but
Yeah, and they say women can benefit from taking, very
Yeah.
small doses of
Yes.
testosterone.
We
Yes,
have
absolutely.
testosterone in our bodies as well.
Yeah.
NMS. I don't know what that means, Anna. You're going to have to explain, Lucy.
NMS.
Anybody know what NMS is?
Numismatic.
no, and she should know that none of us do. Who's she talking to?
Yeah, Anna, we're dumbasses. Could you explain? Just explain.
Have you
Lucy.
heard of Phoenix tears? No, I have not, Trevor.
No, but I want to.
What are
Guess
What
we'll
is
Phoenix?
look
Phoenix
that up
tears?
right quick. Pahonix tears.
He's going to start looking it up. We're going to get so educated tonight.
Oh, that's from Rick Simpson as well.
Oh, it is?
Just a different form.
Is it the same thing?
I guess it's the same thing. Or it's like RSO, I guess.
Huh.
That's just what they call it. Or I guess that's its. Just stop, so I can see what I'm looking at. Damn.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I didn't know that about testosterone. I figured you guys lose testosterone a little bit each year as you
Yes.
age, and
Yeah,
you
so
kind
I
of go
guess
in.
yeah, you start losing it. But when I was 30, and now, and this might get into, you know,
TMI.
whatever, with the pot smokers, but the doctor told me that because I started smoking pot so young, that it screwed with that, with my testosterone production and doing all that, since I started with it so young, because I was like 13 when I started smoking pot.
Well, me too.
And
Not me.
I don't know. That's what he told me.
Hmm.
And when I was 30, I was producing about what a 70-year-old man would be producing.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So I didn't have any testosterone hardly in me. And it's like night and day. I can tell, well, and if you're around me, Annie, you can tell when I haven't had my shots, because sometimes I can't get them, you know, or it's late coming in or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. That's interesting, but I'm still tripping on the fact that if we naturally lose estrogen and you naturally lose testosterone, why
Well,
you
I
wouldn't have
mean,
to
yeah, I
figure out
guess
life?
they would wean you off, you know, to what you're supposed to be producing at that age. But
But you always need it, apparently, no
I
matter what.
always
So
have to take it to get it, because when I
To
stop it,
maintain, it's a maintenance program, basically.
yeah.
I got you. Anna's still waiting for you to explain NMS. Oh my God, don't say that 3 times real fast. Fuck you up.
So
That's
whatever.
interesting. I don't know. RDO. Huh. RSO. My bad.
Yeah, apparently it's the same thing. RSO and Phoenix Tears.
So what I was understanding from what Jamie was saying, though, Rusty, is that whatever she was talking about, whether it was RSO or not, whether you're low or high, it'll keep you even. Is that what you were saying, Jamie, about a
Oh
particular?
no, that the one had nothing to do with the other.
Oh, I got you.
But I mean, there's other ways. I mean, you don't have to take shots to boost your testosterone or estrogen too. A lot of it, most everything is in our fucking diet. We ate right and slept right and exercised right. You know,
Wait a minute.
very few people do that anymore. I don't do it anymore.
I don't know if NMS is what she's talking. If she's talking about anything to take, I think it looks like a syndrome. Neuromuscular stimulation syndrome. A dangerous reaction to antiseptic drugs. It is not related to natural healing.
What is? Okay.
It might be directed to SoCal then for the whole no painkillers.
Okay. Go way down.
Huh, yeah. NMS more commonly refers to neuroleptic malignant syndrome, a rare but life-threatening medical emergency caused by reactions to antipsychotic medications.
Oh yeah, antipsychotic drugs. Okay.
Syndrome is characterized by rapid onset of severe symptoms that usually occur within 4 to 14 days of starting a neuroleptic drug, altering the dose. Yeah.
Well, she says she makes amazing butters.
That's something to look at. Whatever.
Anyway. What now?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you want to do? I don't know. Rusty, what do you want to do? You want to do anything, Rusty?
I'm not running this shit show, dude.
Well, I just asked Rusty, and then you're telling me that you're not manning this shit show. I mean, I was asking Rusty, not you.
Okay.
And Rusty's staring off into the monitor, so I don't think he knows where you're talking.
He's in a rabbit hole.
And to research the NMS stuff. Anyway, well, I mean, we really don't have. I guess we could probably play a game or whatever if y'all want to.
That's fine.
But
we can do that.
We lost Jen, of course. I don't know. I think we ought to. I think we ought to wrap it up and
What are we wrapping it in? Bacon?
here in about 8 minutes, and just get ready for the start of the next week. And I'm off Tuesday, thank God. I need it.
The start of the next week. My goodness.
Yeah.
That's with me because I needed. My dog is pacing around. He's ready to go. OUT and PLAY.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm taking over for a minute.
Okay, you take over.
We're just gonna do a little bit of trivia. I'm just gonna ask questions. You guys are going to answer, and then we're gonna let our audience, everybody answer at the same time. Okay? So this is people or places.
72.
What? People are places, not numbers, silly.
Oh. Highway
What
72.
What South Atlantic U.S. state thought the shag would make a fitting official dance? Let me repeat that because it confused me. What South Atlantic U.S. state thought the shag would make a fitting official dance?
North Carolina.
Wait, what'd you say, J-Mate? You both spoke
South Carolina.
Okay.
I
Kenzie?
said north.
Okay. Rusty?
North Carolina.
Spent too much time thinking on an answer.
Timothy said Florida. Timothy Ratliff. Tim Ratliff said
Do
Florida.
people in Florida think of all that much? Because most of them are elderly and already forgotten what they've been thinking about.
Roger said had to be South Carolina. I'm going to give it just a few more seconds, and then I'm going to tell you whether you're right or wrong. And 5.
Okay.
It is indeed a Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's South. You guys are right.
Whatever.
You guys.
Not
South.
you two
That makes
boys.
one of us right.
Yeah, no, not you two boys. The girl.
Yeah.
Is all that counts.
Imagine that Don Henley song and video "Boys of Summer" was about South Carolina. I've always thought that. I don't know if it is or not. It might be about California, but
do
anyway.
you know that, Jamie? Here's the funniest thing in the world.
Kathy's going bye-bye. Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
Bye, Kathy. Love you, girl. Thank you for showing up tonight. I gotta tell you, JB, this is how much my geography sucks ass, dude. When I first got introduced to the bourbon community, poor Rusty, he introduced me, right? There's this guy from South Carolina. And he's like, we got a lot of beaches out here. I go, no, the fuck you don't. I'm like, no, you don't. We got a lot of
whole border of beaches, man.
Right. I'm like, we're California. We have a whole fucking state of beach. Go fuck yourself. And
I believe Florida has more beach line than California does.
I bet Hawaii does.
Hawaii, that's a good one. But anyway, girl, I sat there and argued this like I knew what the hell I was talking about. Yeah. My bad. Whoops. Okay, next one. That's why this bitch should never talk about geography. Forget about it. Okay, arts and entertainment. What movie prompted Julia Roberts to thank the prop department for granting her, quote, more cleavage than God ever thought to give me, unquote?
Aaron Brockovich.
Aaron Brockovich. I think Pretty Woman. What did you say, Jay?
Aaron Brockovich.
Rusty?
I have no idea.
We love you.
Thank you so much. Right. That's what she was talking about.
By the way, let's just talk about both those movies. I just recently watched Pretty Woman again, and it's just, come on. It's
you know what I watched yesterday for the first time as an adult?
What?
Jaws. And it was so fucking good.
I need to re-see it. One of Bob's favorite.
I mean, some of it, I was poking holes in it as well, you know, because I'm like, you know. And then I watched Jaws 2 after, and I really poked holes in that one. But that's an excellent movie. And I went, my parents took me to the theater to see that when I was little.
Really? I don't remember watching it as a kid, but I knew it. And when I met Bob, he loved it. So there was an anniversary edition that came out, and I bought it for him. Tim Ratliff and Roger both said Aaron Brockovich, and it's okay. It's okay, Tim. This is not a spelling contest, so you're good to go. So the answer is, in fact, Aaron Brockovich. Great film. Especially, I'm gonna point out a particular quote that she says, like when the lawyer on the other side says, because she's just a paralegal and she's not even that, but she's acting as a paralegal, and she's like, I don't think we have. She goes, ask me any number, any name, dude. That, fuck, that's so great. Rewatch it if you haven't seen it in a minute.
Well, just FYI, in Jaws 2, and I have to go back and look at Jaws 1 again because I didn't notice it, but they might have replaced him in Jaws 2. But one of the city council members was the dude who played Stefano Demira in Days of Our Lives.
I didn't even know there was a Jaws 2, Jen.
What?
I didn't either until I watched it yesterday.
I never knew. I only knew there was a Jaws. Okay. Anna came back to us and says it basically means in triplicate medications, your brain neurons misfire anywhere from Bell palsy to grand mal seizures. It's more common that people can recognize because you're usually unaware.
SoCal.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Is that what you're going to tell me?
There were 4 Jaws movies.
4?
Shut up. Okay, hold the train. I was looking up what the local drive-in was playing the other day, and it said Toy Story 5, and I go, when did we have a 3 or 4? I only knew Toy Story 1 and 2. And then it's on 5? Did you guys know that?
I knew that there were other Toy Story movies.
I only ever watched the one, and it's the only one as far as I'm concerned.
Right, but I heard 1 and 2 is good. I don't know about 3 or 4, and I definitely don't know about 5. But 5 is out in the theaters, like it's now.
And she didn't even realize there was a Jaws 2, much less the 3 and the 4.
All right, so here's the deal. There was never an official Jaws 5. Universal Pictures only produced 3 official sequels following the 75 original. Jaws 2 in 78, Jaws 3D in 83, and Jaws the Revenge in 87. However, a 1995 Italian horror film called Cruel Jaws was marketed as Jaws 5 in some regions. Directed by Bruno Mattei.
Nailed it.
This unofficial cult movie is notorious for ripping off other films and even illegally splicing in unauthorized footage from the real Jaws movies. So there it is.
Roger says, I never saw 3 or 4. Thank you, Roger. I think 4 is where the fork and spoon characters come. Are you talking about Toy Story or Jaws? I'm confused. Because if there's a fucking fork and spoon in Jaws, I'm scared. For sure, I'm already scared. Dennis Quaid was in Jaws, and Michael Caine was in Jaws Revenge.
Yeah. Well, and I caught an Easter egg in the first one, and it's there'd already been one attack, but they haven't been able to confirm it's a shark, and the Roy Scheider, or whatever his character is in the movie, he's on the beach, and it's the weekend, and he's there with his family, and some dude comes walking out of the beach, and he comes up, and he sits down, and he starts talking to him, and he looks at the dude, and he's wearing a swimming cap, right? And he says, "Bad hat, Harry." And I sit there for a second, and I'm like, that's like a production company in Hollywood or something like that. There's
Bad
like a
Hat
whole
Harry?
Bad Hat Harry, because I remember seeing it in many, many, many movies
Oh my God, that's
throughout the
hilarious.
years, and seeing it come up in the credits afterwards. Whatever production company, Bad Hat Harry. So
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh, now I'm going to fucking look for that.
yeah, but no, it was cool to watch because I never went back and watched it as an adult because, it's like. But here's the crazy thing, because there's no digital fixing back then, right?
Right.
So everybody's faces that you see on the camera and their butts in the bathing suits on the beach and everything.
All right, here's
Thank
the
God
news
for
on
auto
that.
filters and stuff.
Here's the news
Right.
on that. Bad Hat Harry Productions is Culver City based and was founded in 1994 by Brian Singer. The name comes from the movie Jaws, where the
Oh.
guy says, "That's some bad hat, Harry." So
Oh
they
shit.
picked the name up from that.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. Love that.
Excuse me.
Roger wants to know if anyone's seen any of the Sharknado movies. I came in when Bob was watching one, and I'm like, "What in the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
Like, what? I just saw sharks being flying everywhere, and I'm like, "Why? This looks like a bad porno movie, but with sharks."
I
I
mean,
don't know
I
what's
think it
happening.
should have been. I think it would have been a little more believable if it would have been piranha NATO instead of shark. I
Well, I
mean,
have to wonder, how did the shark? So did sharks end up in a tornado, or was it a tornado
yes,
made
Yeah.
up? Okay.
yeah,
Sharks
the
end up
shark.
in the tornado and land perfectly on victims, completely eating them whole in one swallow in many cases.
Well,
Yes,
come on now. I just saw shit flying and sharks
I mean,
flying, and
at
I'm like,
what point did they not start flopping around in the tornado, not able to breathe?
I
it just
don't
seemed
know.
like a really bad '70s porno. That's all I had to say.
You were talking about Toy Story 5 earlier, and they actually got the attention of a few other people offhand because there was actually a story. Let's see, where are we at here?
It was called a Toy Story. Was there a
Well,
story called a Toy Story?
it was dealing with Toy Story. As a matter of fact, it was a Babylon Bee article. Time traveler from year 3247 warns they're still making Toy Story movies. Right there, Toy Story 157. The to infinity and beyond again. So
Well, I mean, it's not like the toys age, right? Because they're not
they do
real.
in order to keep doing this, all they got to do is just have voice actors that still, I mean, that they can still make things work at that
Well, they
point.
don't even need the voice actors. They have AI now.
No, that's true.
there you go.
Toy
But-
Story
but-
could
but-
be the name of a porno
As
too. I
long as
love
the
that,
person
Roger.
agrees
Thank
to
you.
let them use their voice, then.
But think how many different voices Dave Coulier can do and make and actually dubbed in for past characters, and he was not the original for the, far as I know, the majority of them.
Roger said Toy Story could be the name of a porno too.
Absolutely.
Yes, he can.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
And
film
a
it. We're
Toy
gonna film it.
Story 10, Andy's mom's drawer.
We're
Wait.
gonna film it right in my office here.
Camp, which I also think could be the name of a porno.
Rusty wants you to look at his office there, which is the couch,
Casting couch.
casting couch. It's
Yeah,
got
we're
a
gonna
camera
film it
there.
right here in my office. Yeah.
God, you're such a hewer. Roger. Bob says, Roger, the gals' toys are also named Buzz and Woody. Oh, no.
That is true right there.
Oh Lord.
Oh, my God. Oh, good Lord.
No.
Okay.
That's not
Anyway,
what I call mine, but okay.
right? Okay. History, people. History. What union member disappeared a month after telling Playboy, quote, I don't need bodyguards, unquote, in 1975? Let me repeat. What union member disappeared a month after telling Playboy, quote, I don't need bodyguards, unquote, in 1975?
What?
What union member?
That's what I
After
said.
telling Playboy.
What? Read it again one more time.
So you're looking for a union member. Yeah. What union member disappeared a month after telling Playboy, quote, I don't need bodyguards.
What's his face?
Yeah, the trucking guy. Hoffa, that's right.
Hoffa.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Hey! Oh, I didn't say that was right.
That's
Boo!
right, though.
I know it is right. Good job, Tim Ratliff. Good job. Okay,
Klopp
science-
answered it first.
Who did? Oh, Klopp did. Oh, shit, he did. I'm sorry, Klopp. Rude.
Rude.
Good job, bruh.
All right, give us another one.
Okay, science and nature. Where would... Okay, I'm gonna so nail this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where would an auranophobic Ouranophobic an auranophobic Bible thumper fear to tread? Fuck is an Aaron fucking something?
A Bible of whatever Bible thumper.
Where would an auranophobic Bible thumper fear to tread? So you're looking for where? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Come on, kids. You're a Bible thumper.
I might be a Bible thumper, but the problem is trying to get a grip on the term and everything. And the first thing I'm worried about is being caught in the confessional with the priest. That would be there's normal people that fear that.
Some kind of
Roger
phobia.
said heaven.
Roger is correct. It's heaven. Don't tread in heaven, bitches. Okay, this is sports and leisure. What was the first team in National League history to spank 100 homers in as few as 52 games in 2000? What was the first team? So we're looking for a team in National League history to spank 100 homers in as few as 52 games in the year 2000.
You know, I only know one team for sure that's in the National League, so I'm going to go with, and I'm not even 100% sure about this. I'm going to go with San Francisco.
Like Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's obviously baseball. It's got to be.
Yeah, but I don't know which league is which for the teams for the most part.
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
me neither. I
Just
can't
name a
remember.
team.
I know one is allowed
Rogers
a
is-
designated. I know one is allowed a designated hitter and the other is not.
Let's go Royals.
He uses.
Okay, Royals.
I'm gonna go with Red Sox. I don't
Red
know.
Sox is for Rusty. Baltimore is for Roger.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it
that's
just
the
a few more
Orioles.
seconds. I'll tell you, I'm going to give a hint. Oh, Tim Ratliff says Cardinals.
Yeah,
I'm going to give a
Timothy.
hint.
Cardinals. Go Cards.
It's where J-May lives. It's the state where J-May lives. And J-May, you can't change your answer.
St. Louis, then. Kansas.
She lives in Pittsburgh. She lives in Pennsylvania, doesn't she? She's in Pittsburgh.
No.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it is indeed the St. Louis Cardinals. Good job, Tim. Good
The
job.
Cards.
I almost
Okay.
think Cardinals shirts now.
This is wild card. What future Kansas congressman won Olympic silver in the 1,500 meter run in 1968? What future Kansas
Who
congressman?
cares?
As soon as you said congressman, I was out.
When you said Kansas, I was out.
Right? I was out at what?
I was born there and I don't fucking know.
What future Kansas congressman won Olympic silver in the 1,500 meter run in 1968?
Bob Dole. I don't know.
It wasn't Hot Wheels, was it?
Bob Dole
No,
even
it's
from
Texas. Never
Kansas?
mind.
I don't know.
Wait, what'd you say, Ken?
I said it wasn't Hot Wheels, was it? Oh, that's Texas. Never mind.
Okay, I'm giving it a second.
For some reason, the name just popped into my head and I've already lost it.
Okay. Oh no, get it back. Wait, love your blue nails, girl. Love that.
Blah, 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 blah.
So
They're
pretty.
deprived of oxygen.
We don't know if she has
Don't know.
cyanosis because she has blue nails. Okay, the answer is, because nobody's saying anything, is Jim Runyon? Right? Oh, what Roger said.
Roger said it.
Jim Ryan.
Right? Is it Ryan when it's R-Y-U-N?
R-Y-U-N, Ryan.
That would be Ryan.
Ryan.
Lame. Okay, people and places. That's just lame. Thank you. Good job, Roger. People and places.
Yeah, whatever.
He's totally not typing this up either.
What Great Plains state has towns named... Oh, I'm so screwed here. Keokuk, so Keokuk. Makukita.
If we can't even understand what you're saying, how are we supposed to know how to answer the question, Jen?
I don't know. I'm going to go with Oklahoma.
She said Oklahoma. Pocahontas is one of them. And
Arkansas.
Okoboji. Okoboji. Look, I nailed this shit.
It's Oklahoma. It's Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Tim Ratliff says Oklahoma.
I'll say Kansas.
Klopp
Just
says
about.
Iowa.
Iowa. Okay. Rusty, what's yours?
Arkansas.
Okay, wait.
Where
I'm
is
just going to
Pocahontas,
say the names
Arkansas?
as I would say them phonetically. Keokuk, Makokita,
Oh, Keokuk is Iowa.
and Pocahontas.
Keokuk is Iowa.
Yeah. Klopp says the state I'm in, Iowa.
He is correct. It is Iowa.
Wait a minute. I thought the state he was in was Confusion.
Right. Klopp, how bad did I pronounce those?
Delusion.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, I think he has a residency in multiple states. Confusion, delusion, insanity. I mean, he lives all over the place.
I can only imagine Klopp laughing at me at my pronunciation of those, so you're welcome. Arts and entertainment. What former Catwoman, our Catwoman is gone here. What former Catwoman became the first person to make People's Most Beautiful People list for 6 years running in 1999?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, I heard you. What'd you say, Jamie?
I said Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'm just agreeing with Rusty because, you know.
You're going Halle Berry.
They're both beautiful.
That's about the only Catwoman I can really remember the name of, which means it's sacrilege to anybody else that has watched them throughout history.
No doubt, Jamie. Michelle Pfeiffer is beautiful. So is Halle Berry. Fuck. Can't go wrong there. Okay. I don't see any answers from the audience. The answer is Michelle Pfeiffer.
I'll be
Jamie
damned.
got it right.
Whatever.
Girls rule, boys rule.
Halle's years came after that.
Yeah.
Halle was still very young when Michelle was out there.
You know, if you ever get tired of listening to her, Rusty, you can mute her at any time, right?
History. What was Dragnet's, in italics because it's the name of a show. What was Dragnet's Joe Friday's first line when arresting perps in the post-Miranda ruling era?
Just the facts.
I'm going to repeat it for anybody who needs it. I know no crap either, Roger. What was Dragnet's Joe Friday's first line when arresting perps in the post-Miranda ruling era? What'd you say?
We caught you.
Post Miranda rule era. Don't know. Didn't watch it.
Okay. I didn't either.
I was too
But
young.
I think we need, those are shows I truly believe we need to go back and watch, like Dragnet and Murder, She Wrote. Like, I never watched any of those.
Father Dowling.
My grandmother was a Murder, She Wrote fanatic. I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them.
I'm looking to buy Dr. Quinn medicine.
Do y'all even remember Father Dowling?
You have the right to be silent.
Tim is correct. You have the right to remain silent.
See, we come to the conclusion that if I can't think of what her name was in the show, if she ever showed up in your town, it was time to run because somebody was going to die while she was there. It always happened every time.
Oh, Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, Angela Lansbury.
That's Murder, She Wrote. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I haven't seen any. But there's some classic shows we need. What's the other one? Columbo. That's the one I was thinking of. It starts with the C. I was just going to say it starts with C.
You know, something about this bothers me.
Hawaii Five-O.
Just
I
one
have
more
a whole
question.
collection I have the
Yeah.
entire series of Hawaii Five-O upstairs on VHS.
Of the original, have you seen the new one? And what do you think of the new one? Because I know there's a new one.
I watch it. I don't watch it for the plot. And then that's what I'll say about that.
I'll also say Magnum PI was great, but I did actually watch that. People always
die
die
Oh,
on
on
God,
Garth
God,
Brooks.
Brooks.
That's funny. Okay.
Damn, I was gonna say. Oh, Angela Lansbury. You'd be surprised how many sure enough movies she was in.
Yeah. Well,
And
back when
she was beautiful.
she's
I mean,
gorgeous.
She was
gorgeous
beautiful
when she
even
was
as an
young.
older lady.
Yeah.
She
Huh?
was beautiful as an older
As a
lady.
young lady, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know I used to think she was always Agatha Christie for some reason. Agatha
Yeah.
Christie. I used to always think she was. She just looked like I have so many Agatha Christie books, and I'm like, she just looks like what I would think an Agatha Christie would look like.
Yeah.
Okay, science and nature people. What two dogs, when crossbred, produce a peekapoo?
A
Pekingese
Pekingese and a cockapoo. A Pekingese and a poodle.
Yeah. Pekingese
Yeah, and you can catch them with a pokeball.
Yeah.
I'm just giving a few seconds for the audience. I heard y'all. No, that's so funny. And then what was the other one? What was it? The one with the cigar, the big guy. The big guy. Very famous writer, and it always showed his silhouette with cigar with
Alfred
a
Hitchcock.
Alfred Hitchcock.
yes. I need to go back and watch that shit. Tim Ratliff says Pokemon. People always die when Garth Brooks is in town too. Was Garth Brooks in those? Or are you just making a joke and I'm not getting it?
He's just making a joke.
And I don't get it. Okay, that's facts. Okay, the answer is a Pekingese and a poodle. You guys are correct. We're doing sports and leisure right now. Who won the 1999 Tour de France despite curious allegations of performance-enhancing chemotherapy? Come on.
What the fuck is his name? Lance Armstrong.
Lance
Yes.
Armstrong.
Yep.
I would guess as well.
Performance enhancing drugs.
Well, I'm on performance enhancing drugs right now, so that's why it's working out so well.
Hey!
I think Judy's trying to get Rusty to pop a couple of them before the show closes, so they get active whenever we're done.
Tim Ratliff got your
Another
answer.
form of performance enhancing drugs. Yes.
Okay, you're Tim, and you guys are correct. It is Lance Armstrong. Okay, a wild card.
At this rate, a performance enhancing drug anymore is caffeine.
Yes. All right. Wild card.
I just want you to know how many people have discussed your turtle and how much it's part of a Discover card, apparently. A wild card. What language did George Bush admit he'd rarely been accused of being fluent in?
French?
Probably English, motherfucker. You're so dumb. What
He
language?
was actually better educated than the person that he ran against. He had a much higher education, but everybody wanted to make fun of his IQ level instead because of the speech.
Wait,
I
I
still
gotta
think he
read.
was a dumbass.
Roger says the one ball is a serious advantage on those slim racing bike seats.
Yeah. Damn.
Aerodynamics and all.
Yeah.
That's a little rough there. Okay, Tim Ratliff says Texan. So what language did George Bush admit he'd rarely been accused of being fluent in? Tim Ratliff says Texan. I said English.
I've heard this before, but I don't remember what it is.
I
So you
said
got no-
French just to say another language.
It's some.
French. Jamie?
I'm going with English.
Yeah, you all hear him talk?
Yeah, well, he kind of talks like me.
Is he really that bad?
Roger says English and is laughing. The answer is English, in fact. That boy, God bless him, could not speak a fucking word. Okay, we're going to do one more card real quick.
Okay.
People and places. What continent? So, continent. That's funny, Tim Ratliff.
What
Japanese.
confident?
Of which
You
there's
probably
only
didn't hear that
7,
either.
right? There's
What
7
continent do 56% of all foreign college students in the U.S. hail from? Hail.
Asia.
Okay, got you.
I go with Asia.
Asia is what your answer is?
Mhm.
Rusty?
Between China, India, and any Middle Eastern working their way in, yeah, Asia.
They didn't say
Tim
it to a
Ratliff says
college
Asia.
where. They said what continent had.
Klopp
Read the
says Asia.
question again.
What continent do 56% of all foreign college students in the U.S.
Okay.
hail from?
China. Asia.
Anybody who said Asia is correct. We got Klopp and Tim and Jamie and
Just think of what accent you're most likely to hear anytime that you go to get any procedure done.
okay, but I'm feeling stupid right now because I don't understand the hail from.
Where do
Like-
they come from?
Where do they come
Where's
from?
their pay homage to? Where's their home?
They're
Their
foreign
stomping
students.
ground.
They're foreign students. Where's their home? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they hail
Oh
from.
shit! I don't know. I'm a dumbass. Okay, cool. You guys are amazing. Okay, Klopp said it as well. Okay, arts and entertainment. What musical character learned for? I'm sorry. What musical character learned her H's by repeating? Oh, I know this answer. In Hartford, Hereford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. That's got to be the fucking oh my god, the one with Auburn, Hepburn, Audrey Hepburn, the fuck, the guy who taught her English.
Cary Grant.
No, my god,
I
no,
look at it this way. I don't give a
Yeah, I don't know.
no. Where she was learning the Spain, the planes in Spain. You know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Planes in Spain. Okay.
No, something.
it rains in Spain, always on the plane.
So it's Audrey Hepburn, and it's
No.
amazing. It's not the music, man. It's the I made my kids watch it. God damn it! What's it called?
Sound of Music?
No, not Sound of Music.
No, that's Sound of Music.
No, that's a whole different thing. That's the German family. So she will say, like he used to get her like to go in like a phono something and say, what musical
Ratliff said My Fair Lady.
H's by repeating in Hartford, Hereford, Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. She used to have to say that.
My
Fuck.
Fair Lady is what.
My
Timothy
Fair
Ratliff-
Lady.
That's what Timothy Ratliff said.
Yes, that's got to be it. Okay, let's look
Yeah,
at the
blame
answers.
Timmy.
All right.
Oh shit! No, they asked for the character, and her name is Eliza Doolittle. Eliza Doolittle.
Whatever.
That was the musical, though. Okay, history. What Mexican?
Was that the daughter of Dr. Doolittle?
Yes.
Okay. Just
What
check.
Mexican began donning a silver-trimmed sombrero after selling film rights to his revolution? This is history. What Mexican began donning a silver-trimmed sombrero after selling film rights to his revolution? And you know what?
Okay, so I guess that wouldn't be Steve Martin.
I don't know if you guys will know this, but J May knows it. It's on her brain. It's skipping her brain. She's gonna get it back.
Pancho Villa.
She wins. Pancho Villa. Holy shit, Jay! I'm so impressed. Oh my god.
Hey, watch your mouth.
I'm so fucking impressed. Okay, science and nature. Because we only have 4 minutes left, so I'm trying to get through the last 3 questions. How many of every 20 species of mammal are monogamous? How many of every 20 species of mammal are monogamous? Well, let's see.
I
Aren't
think you
Not
get a
very
lot more
many.
birds that are monogamous than you do mammals.
penguins little
I will
horses?
say probably on average, I'm going to guess.
Zero.
If this is out of 20, I'll say 4.
I'll say 0.
I'm going to say 2. Rusty, how many out of 20?
4.
Tim, you're right. Jay Sparkles is awesome. 4. Okay. So the answer is, well, Tim Ratliff said it. 1. 1 out of 20. We're a bunch of whores. We're a bunch of whores. Okay.
Now, I wonder if there was a qualifier on this or not,
What is the
because
one? What is the one?
Doesn't say.
no, 1 out of 20. This is a running average.
But are penguins
This
mammals?
is not. This is not only one mammal
No,
is
that was not
monogamous.
the question. That is not the question.
No, the question was how many out of every 20. I thought penguins.
Oh, how many out of every 20? Oh, I thought
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
Oh, Roger says beavers are monogamous, ironically.
I was going to say, how are they defining monogamous? Because there's a difference between sticking with the same partner during death and sticking to the same partner throughout your entire life and never going to another if anything happens.
That's what I thought penguins were. I thought penguins always just bang the same person, but I could be wrong.
No,
Okay.
no,
Are they
penguins
mammals?
don't bang people normally. Usually they bang other penguins. And as a matter of fact, it's the father figure that stays home and takes care of the kid.
He said
Because-
normally.
I know he said normally. That's hilarious. Okay. 2 more questions. Ready? Sports and leisure. What team won the NCAA basketball title with Magic Johnson in 1979 and with Mateen Cleaves in 2000?
Wouldn't that be Lakers?
I would think Lakers.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Read the question
Was
again,
Johnson
please.
on anybody else's team?
Read the question again, please.
What team won the NCAA? So that's college, though.
That's college.
Basketball
college.
title with Magic Johnson in 1979 and with Mateen Cleaves in 2000. So NCAA is
No, I
college.
don't
And
know
was the
that.
team what in 2000?
With Mateen
second part.
Cleaves
Mateen Cleaves.
in 2000. So I think NCAA means college. So we can't.
Yeah, it is. So I got no clue.
I don't either. I don't know
No,
where Magic
Indiana.
Johnson went to.
You don't know where he hails from?
I don't remember where he went to school.
I
at.
don't know where he hails from. I'm going to say UCLA just for the fuck of it. Fuck you, Kenzie. I'm sorry. I'm new to life. I just know I'm straight up suck. Tim says
UCLA is a good
Kentucky.
guess. Timothy Ratliff says Kentucky.
It would take magic to come from Kentucky and to be having that big of a claim to fame afterwards.
Wait! I got one more question. Okay, the answer to that was Michigan State. The last question.
Michigan State.
Hard. What Southern playwright choked to death on the cap of a bottle of barbiturates? Come on.
Mark Twain.
Right up our alley.
I don't know.
I don't know who won the World Cup. Roger, please tell. Okay.
Argentina.
What Southern playwright, so we're looking for a Southern playwright, choked to death on the cap of a bottle of barbiturates? Holy shitballs. What the fuck?
What did I tell you about watching your mouth?
Or as J-Man used to say, the fuck?
That's Erica. That's
Erica,
Erica.
happy birthday, Erica. I want the answer, Roger. So Southern playwright, it would be, who gave us like A Midnight Summer's Dream? I think he wrote that.
Shakespeare.
No.
A Midsummer Night's Dream is Shakespeare.
Oh, it is?
I mean, she said Mark Twain starting out to possibly answer the question. I thought that was a good answer.
Spain.
Good night, everyone.
Okay, you know what? The answer is Tennessee Williams. Didn't he write
No.
Didn't he
I
write?
got no clue who that is, but we might be back next week if we don't go under from bankruptcy. So
shit,
maybe we'll see y'all later.
All right, Rusty, you got it down. Good night, everybody.